If it's first game breaks, we'll get you know it up, put on more steam. Protect our kickers, our quarterback, our lead, our ball game. Ball, obstacles, block, cut, slides, through the game, tackle, this win it in. First year game, we're here for the first May. Carry body, keep it there for 6 minutes.
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
Just look around. You got the mountains, you got the most beautiful city in the whole entire country. The university is absolutely, looks like it's out of a storybook. It's just beautiful. People are incredibly genuine and extremely nice. It's just a place that obviously I'd want my kids to go to school. And it sells itself. You don't have to sell anything about this place. You just got to get them here. You know, the old field of dreams. Build it and they will come. It's already built.
I got more.
I want y'all to treat this like it's a regular game then. Don't worry about it. It ain't no rivalry. If he got to explain that, you know what? You want to know where all the vitriol and everything come from?
Yes.
When we coming in, we slobbing at the mouth. Don't think it's another game. Think it's another game. You're going to get beat by 50. And I mean it. I don't care what you say. Ain't nothing got to make sense that's coming out of my mouth because this is what it's going to be all week.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
But we're doing a radio show where you need to make sense, and you're not making any kind of sense.
No, he doesn't
What
need
they
to make
need
sense.
to make sense of
No.
is go Vols. That's all I know. That's all I know. Let's go.
It's Tuesday.
Say it.
Are you calling an
Play.
audible?
I'm right now. What hole they coming through? Cause I'm gonna hit them.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna feel. That's what we doing, Babsy. That's what we doing.
Hey.
We filling the hole, Babsy. We filling the hole.
Okay.
Wherever they coming. They don't need to know. Orange is the color that we want. We're all blue. We're all blue. Hit all
First
blue.
of all,
Football time in Tennessee.
The fans need to be a huge part of the environment and the football game as well. We need to have the kneeling effect on Saturday night.
Make the decision. You're either a Vol or you're not, through thick and thin.
Another shot, she'll love me again.
Run that back, turbo.
Make it a double.
Whiskey, won't you go away? Come again some other day. Cause a memory came out to play. And I'm tired of it. I don't wanna wonder where she been.
Where she at?
She was here, now she gone again. Now it's me and all my whiskey friends. And I'm tired of it.
Yeah, dark brown skin, caught eye contact while walking in. Perfect timing, get beside me, now we locking in. She like, tell me how you want it, on the rocks again. Little salt around the rim, feel to the top again. Fell back, now I'm back in it. Deal shots got me sending. Big rapper DJ ain't skinny, playing Richard Mille square business. See me in the club, two-stepping, diamonds around my neck, square dancing. You done made a gangster romantic, fiending for your love, I'm an addict. So addicted, ain't no we can do about it. Country motherfucker, I say what's up, she say howdy. Call you my little cowgirl, how you ride it like a stallion. Don't know why I love it, can't get tired of it. I'm on you bad.
Whiskey, won't you go away? Come again some other day. Cause a memory came out to play. And I'm tired of it. I don't wanna wonder where she been.
Where she at?
She was here, now she gone again. Now it's me and all my whiskey friends. And I'm tired of it. Put you up and hide you on the shelf, I swear I'm through with you. You so hard to leave it alone, it's always something new with you. Ain't nowhere to get her gone. So I guess I'm gonna tie one on. She's so cold I had to go and pour you over ice.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. It's game day. I hope you guys are fired up. Hope you're ready to freaking go. Some of you people in the chat, I wish I could bottle up what Ron Slay brings to the table and make some of you partake. Some of you guys need to go to church with Ron Slay. He needs to get you ready. Man, Culberson sent me a freaking clip of Ron Slay. People talking trash. Oh, you ran that mouth all last week. And look what happened. You lost to Arkansas. And Ron Slay said, that's right. And guess what? I'm going to do it again. Some of y'all need to learn. You got to learn to ride or die. Man, I can't take it. I can't take looking in the chat and say, we about to get killed. We're about to get destroyed. We're about to get curb stomped. Man, some of y'all, let me tell you something. We have a better football team than the Gators. We have a better coaching staff than the Gators. Let's rewind time just 2 weeks ago. Everybody talking about Billy Napier going to be run out of town. Billy Napier's not even going to make it to kickoff. Now we're scared. We're terrified. Boogie, we're awful. We suck again. Man, come on. If that intro didn't fire you up, I don't think you have a soul. I don't think you have a pulse. It's freaking game day. It's Tennessee, Florida. I don't care about history. I don't care about the record books. I don't care about anything. In the words of Ron Slay, all I know is go Vols. That's it. Got my camera knocked around here. I don't know what to do, man. I don't have co-hosts. I don't have confident people in the chat. Everybody's scared. Rip dropped a $5 super chat, said door fee. GBO, I appreciate you, Rip. I appreciate that support. Michelle drops an $8 super chat. I'm assuming that is for Nico. She says, let's forking do this. By the way, did y'all see Nico? I got to pull this up. Did you guys see Nico at the Vol Walk? If this doesn't scream Vols by Fitty, I don't know what does. If that look right there doesn't scream Vols by Fitty, I don't know what does. Are y'all ready? Do I need to start over? Do I need to start the show over? Are we ready to go? Man, I can't take this. I can't take this battered Vol syndrome. I can't take this fear. Boogie, I don't want to be confident. What happens if we lose? I guess we lose, we rally, we regroup, and we do it all again tomorrow. That's what we do. Man down. See? This is what happens. My co-hosts don't show up. The internet doesn't work. Our pets' heads are falling off. Tanya drops a $5 super chat. We appreciate you, Tanya. Austin Stubblefield drops a $5 super chat. Says, bounce back game. We stomped Florida today. Nico has a breakout game. We forget about that awful game last week. What's up, y'all? GBO. Man, the SEC is weird right now. How about Alabama? Alabama almost lost to South Carolina. Can you imagine Alabama dropping a game to Vanderbilt and then South Carolina, then coming to Neyland Stadium? The SEC's wild right now, and I'm here for it. Randall Perry drops a $20 super chat. You guys know the deal. That's an Orange Boy. If people drop Orange Boys, we got to play a certain clip around here, so we'll do it.
Rocky Top!
Randall Perry says, let's get this ugly taste out of our mouths and handle business. GBO, we need it, Randall. We need a win. We need a win tonight. And we need a Nico coming out party. I think some of us need to see Nico go out and ball out. Tucker White for 10 says this is the game that matters the most to me. Our eternal boogeyman, Florida. For once, let this be a year Tennessee blows out Florida. My sanity can't handle a loss to this Florida team. Tucker, how many times have we been there and done that and said that? I've read this story before. I know how it ends. Not tonight. Not tonight. It don't end that way. Balls by 50. Like Ron Slay said, that's all I know. Wayne drops a $5 super chat. 1 hour till the Gator Feast begins. Go Vols. Dan Yoder drops a 20 spot. That's an Orange Boy. Let's play the dang clip.
Rocky Top!
Dan says Gator beat down fee from a Florida Vol. Dan rocking some Talkin Vols merch. I saw that on the Facebook group. We appreciate you, Dan. Thank you for the super chat. Sean drops a 1990 super chat. What are you doing? It's time for a butt whooping like 1990. If I have to super chat 10 cents for an Orange Boy, I will. Let's go, men. Oh, you won, Sean.
Rocky Top!
I owed you that one, Sean. I appreciate you, brother. Aaron becomes a member of the channel. If you don't have a power T beside your name, I hear you're a Gator fan. You can fix that. Hit that join button right over there beside subscribe. Helps the channel, keeps the lights on around here. We appreciate you. Foul Ming for 5. Either you're all Vol every day or you ain't. That's all I know. Shout out Foul Ming for sending me dude, if you're ever down during the week, you just need to pal up with Foul Me. He'll hit you up on Instagram with all the clips that you need to get your heart going again. Robert Tuck for 2 says, missed the intro. Florida 24, Vols 13. I hate battered ball syndrome. Can I refund that $2? Can I refund that $2? I don't. What? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. The internet's not working around here. My co-host didn't show up. Where's Dauber? Has anyone seen Dauber? The X Factor? Coach Rice? Coach J? Even Ron the Don. Watch this. Look, I don't know if y'all saw this last night. This is what's going on with Ron the Don.
Ron the Don, what are we doing?
Just got called in for audible for the Talkin VAWLS Network. Boogie Bentley, Coach J, and Coach Rice. Put me on location. Time to go Big Orange. On location, Talkin VAWLS Network. Tune in.
Ron the Don is on his way to Florida. We will keep track. We will see what Ron the Don is up to. But look, I need a co-host. Are you feeling froggy? Let's jump. The link is out for Talkin VAWLS Elite and higher. Going to do things a little differently. You guys seem to love the fan call-in show on Sunday night. We're going to kind of do it similar. So whoever pops in here, we'll hang out. We'll talk some Tennessee football. We'll rotate. We may do 1, 2, 3 at a time. We'll see what happens. Coach Jay is going to show up. He's got the link. He said he may be a little bit late. So when he pops in here, we'll get him on here as well. Vol Fan for Life for 2 says, I am here, man. Let's freaking go. Vol Fan for Life. Joe Wallen for 5 says, Vols cover. Go Big Orange. You know who's not emotional, Joe? You know who doesn't have battered ball syndrome? That's Vegas. That's Vegas. And that's why the point spread is still 2 touchdowns, because Vegas doesn't think Florida's going to come into Neyland Stadium and win. Josh Heupel has been pretty dang good at home. I get it. Y'all can say, Boogie, you said that last week. Boogie, you talked about bye weeks. Boogie, you talked about the ESPN FPI. You talked about Vegas. You talked about it all. But yet here we sit, coming off a loss to Arkansas. Look at the SEC, man. It is crazy what's going on in the SEC right now. And, yeah, Texas is taking care of Oklahoma. Last I looked, it was 21-3. So Oklahoma likely going to take an L today. But Texas, the only undefeated team in the SEC. Alabama struggling with South Carolina earlier today. It's the Wild West, man. It's the Wild West. But that's why this game tonight against Florida is so huge. It's so big. It's so important, man. You win today, you win tonight. Everything is still in front of you. You still got everything to freaking play for. I'm not even going to talk about if they lose. I'm not putting that out in existence. Let's get Bleed Orange on here. A man that says, Boogie, you need a co-host. I'll be your Huckleberry. How you feeling, man? I hope you have some confidence. He stole Dauber's seat and his internet both.
What's up, man? Right. What's up, Boogie? Hope that's not.
You're on a little bit of a lag. I think. Let's see.
I'm feeling great, man.
You're good now.
Vols by 50.
Now. Is he good? Is he not good?
You got me? Okay, yeah. No, I'm feeling.
I think you're better.
I don't know. Who knows? I'm feeling great, Boogie. I'm glad to be here. I'll take their seat any day of the week. Vols by 50. Woo! Let's go.
I like it. Let me catch up with the chat. Rip drops a $20 super chat. That's an Orange Boy. You know, we got something we got to do when you drop Orange Boy. We got to play the dang clip. Let's play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Rip says, Buck, BBS. Vols 38, Gators 12. I like it. Wesley Mills Smith becomes a member of the channel. Shout out, Wesley. We appreciate you, brother. Chase Tidwell for 2 says, GBO, let's get this dub. Jesse Gates for 5 says, the wild turkey plus the loss had me acting like a fool last Saturday. My marriage didn't need that again. GBO. Hey, man, I forget. I was talking to somebody this week. I was like, it was a rough post-game show. It might have been Kaner. I was like, it was a rough post-game show, but I get it. A brutal loss, late night, alcohol, that is a recipe for disaster. Vol Fan for Life for 5, man, y'all, let's freaking go. This team learned their lesson. I support my damn balls. Let's go. I was down, and now I am up. Bleed Orange, what do you like about this game? Look, Florida sucks, man. They suck. They've sucked all year. I don't want to hear about them playing good football. They're playing mediocre competition. What do you want to see Tennessee do tonight? What do they need to get back to tonight?
They need to get back to what they're known for. We need to get back to what we've been doing since 21. We need that tempo. And even if we have to slow it down a little bit, that's fine. But Nico needs to run. I know we've talked about it all week. You know, I've been thinking about it. I think Josh Heupel sat down and watched your show a few times this week, and he's probably heard enough of it. And I see Nico running this week, and you know, I think that our receivers are going to step up. I think we're going to see some young guys step up. I want to see our young guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Brew. I love the older guys, but we need to see some of those younger cats get up there and make some plays. I think we see a nice little helping of Mr. Matthews. I'm hoping.
I would like to see some Mike Matthews. Worth noting, I mean, it's confirmed. It's been kind of confirmed throughout the week, but Dante Thornton, Squirrel White, Brew McCoy, all three of those guys are going to play tonight. That's big for Tennessee. You said it, man. The key for me, run Nico. Stop coaching scared. And I know people out there like Jonathan Crompton are saying that Coach Eibel's protecting Nico, doesn't trust Nico. I don't buy into that. I think they are protecting him from getting hurt. I think they are scared because we saw it with Joe Milton last year. It was the same song and dance. They would not run design quarterback runs. At what point is it like you said, man, screw it. We got to win football games, so we're going to run Nico. I think that's where he shines, and I think that opens up this offense tonight if they do that.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we've been throwing a lot of darts at the dartboard, but I think the past 2 weeks have put a few things in perspective for us. Not saying that Nico's any less talented than Joe Milton or vice versa or anything like that, but it probably made him a little leery with some of the play calling last year, just knowing that there wasn't a backup, and he didn't want to get Nico in there if Joe got hurt. You know what I mean? And then ruin what Nico has already built up for the fan base. I mean, let's put this behind us. You know what I'm saying? And let's move. Let's roll through Florida. And, you know, we need this win. The fan base needs this win. I honestly think that there's a lot of bandwagon out there. I'm sorry, folks, if you're watching, but, you know, you're either volley or not. Just like Vitello said, and we that's another T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh, yeah. Let's do it. Let me catch up with some super chats here.
I think our defense, yeah.
Vols Lover for 10 says, let's get this win. GBO, we appreciate you, Vols Lover. Vol Fan for Life for 2, stop playing not to lose. I agree. Like, I agree, but at the same time, I can make fun of myself because it's easy coming off of Oklahoma when you pump the brakes and you take your foot off the gas and you play conservative and you win. Man, that's easy. That's easy to go, oh, hey, coaching conservative, it worked. What a great game plan. When you do it and you lose. Now, all of a sudden, it's a problem. So I can make fun of myself, and if people don't like it, they'll get over it. I'm going to always get on here, and maybe I'm full of sunshine and rainbows, but guess what? That is all I know. P. Krabby for 5. Appreciate the super chat. Nothing to say, just a tip in the tip jar. Looked like a nice golf swing there. Looks like, I don't know, did you pull that one? I'm looking at the profile page. It looks like your hands may be out in front. That may be going way left. That looks like my swing. Hands out in front, club head turns in, and we're going way left. But P. Krabby, you look clean. You got that orange polo on. You're repping the brand. I like it. Shout out P. Krabby for the super chat. Hold on a second. What? Okay, hold on. This is breaking.
Yes, Boogie, I can hear you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron the Don coming to you live from the Talkin VAWLS Network. I am deep in the swamp on assignment. I'm here with you people, and we're about to get down to business because this is Gator Hater Week. And it's time for us to play those Gators today. And watch out, son. We're here, and I'm here to get my game time prediction. I don't know if I'm going to make it back by tomorrow. And let y'all know what's going on. Hold on, get back. And let y'all know what's happening. I predict the Tennessee Vols are going to win 45-13. And get back now. I'm down in this swamp, Boogie, and these creatures are trying to get me. And hold on. And I don't know what's happening. 45-13 Tennessee Vols. Yeah, I said that. 45-13 Tennessee Vols. You don't believe? Get it. Vols by 50, y'all. Let's go, Big Orange. Gator Hater Week is official. Let's go, Big Orange. Talkin VAWLS Network.
I don't know if Don's going to make it back. I don't know if he's going to make it out of Florida. That's I'm just getting breaking news. You look, I say we're not experts or insiders. Sometimes I've got a little inside information. So we're breaking news with Ron the Don. That is happening live on location right now. I have no idea if Ron is going to make it to the tailgate show. P. Krabby for another 5. Says about to go in Neyland. Just wanted to show some love to you, Boogie. And don't worry about the golf swing. It was pin hunting. Ooh, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Appreciate the super chat. Enjoy the game, my man. Hopefully, we are celebrating tonight. Kenneth Gordon for 5. Door fee, GBO, we appreciate you. Cody for 5. Sick of the negavols. GBO, VFL, love this poop emoji, he says. Thank you, Cody. We appreciate it. Let's do this. Y'all skirt. It's like I can't do a tailgate show because I'm scared. But guess who's not scared? Michael Davis ain't scared. Bob's not scared. Welcome to the new Talkin VAWLS. We're taking over the world. Dauber, fired. X Factor, fired. Coach J, maybe not fired. Coach Rice, fired. Bob, how you feeling? I know he's got that Ron Slay in him. I know he's fired up.
Oh, I'm fired up. There is no doubt. I will say, I ran for South Carolina. I wanted to take Alabama out. That way we could have put the coffin and the nail to next Saturday night when we smoked them as well. And that'd been 3 losses. They wouldn't have even been talked, and we would have finally jumped over them in the damn the daggone polls. Because we can't seem to jump over them no matter what happens. And I am absolutely disgusted with this thing they got on ESPN, that college game day. I don't understand them people. Last week, Alabama's going against one of the worst teams in the SEC at Vanderbilt, and they give them 5 minutes of airtime. This week, after they lost to Vanderbilt, they still give them their 5 minutes in their predictions when they're going up against South Carolina. And what they say is, everybody's going for Tennessee on this, and then we got 3 seconds. If that's not disrespecting and slapping us, I know, that's what I'm saying. We need to step up, which I know we're going to, because Gators are going to get baked tonight. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt. Because you remember what Nico said, and I think they've all took it to heart now. Once you get them down, keep your foot on the throat.
We need that mindset, because I think that mindset disappeared. Like Nico said that, and then that's when we went conservative. And people can argue and say they're not they're playing conservative. I don't care. Like we can argue, I guess, till I'm blue in the face. I'm red in the face right now because I'm sweating, because I'm fired up and I'm playing Ron Slay clips, and that makes me want to run through a freaking wall. But they are playing conservative. Anybody that watches Josh Heupel in his first 3 years at Tennessee, he's not punting on the plus side of the 50. Hey, David, you idiot. I was very patient with you, man. I was letting you troll, letting you have fun. Everybody saying ban you, but you it's not enough, man. It's not enough. You stick around long enough, you act like a fool. Good riddance. Have a great night. See you later. Bye. Where was I, Bob? That, like, plus side of the 50. They're going to go for it. Like, he's aggressive. I talked about this with Kaner. I don't remember if it was Monday on my show or if it was when I did his show on Friday, and basically saying, is it because Heupel's never had a defense like this, Michael? Do you think that's it? Or do you think it's a lack of trust, whether it be in Nico, the offensive tackles, whatever the case? Is it a lack of trust on offense, or is it, hey, I've got a pretty dang good defense, so I don't have to be as aggressive anymore? What do you think, Michael?
No, that's
Michael. You're not named Michael, Bob.
I mean, with the way our offensive line played against Arkansas, it's hard to trust them at this point. You know, they were so bad against Arkansas. And I'm hoping it's just one game and they come back and they play the way they're capable of playing tonight and the rest of the season, but we'll see.
So if your tackles,
Hurd needs to step it up.
He does. But you know something about Hurd.
We better not go scoreless in the first half again.
People don't want to recognize that Hurd is also a redshirt freshman, just like Nico is, and he also was banged up. Man, he's not he's only played what, 3 games,
and then he didn't play 4 games at that.
No, he didn't play Kent State or Oklahoma.
Well, here's the thing: if we've got one of the best defensive lines in the SEC, at least in the country, where's that trust? I mean, why not go for it? If you've got that good of a defense to hold them, if they get the ball back, by God, let's push for that fourth. Let's go for the 4th down. I got a defense that's going to hold. I ain't worried about it. Especially when on the positive side of the 50.
Lesser defense.
It's like last year he was going for it. He was aggressive, and we know we did not have the defensive line and the defensive players that we do this year. Our defense is a whole lot better this year than it was last year. He was going for it last year and not this year. I don't understand that. If you're going to put it on your defense to win a game at Oklahoma, then why can't you trust them to hold if you don't make this fourth down on the positive side of the 50?
Yeah, I didn't understand that when they had fourth and less than a yard at the 15 and he kicks a field goal instead of going for it. I didn't understand that against Oklahoma.
You're talking the end of the first half?
No, also in the second half against Oklahoma, when they had fourth and less than a yard on like Oklahoma's 15-yard line, if they score a touchdown, they go up by 3 possessions. Instead, he kicks a field goal, which kept it at 2 possessions. I was like, why not?
I didn't hate that. Blow? I didn't hate that because didn't that field goal make it 16? Because I'm like, man, that's a tall task to score 2 and have to convert the 2-point conversions. But I get what you're saying. A 3-score game is different than a 2-score game.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, let me catch up with you guys in the chat. Crystal's been a member for 17 months. We appreciate you, Crystal. Noah James for 2. Sorry, I'm late. GBO, appreciate that. Alicia Kaufman for 2 says GBO. We appreciate you, Alicia. Robert for 2. The Negaval. We just have to turn things around this week. We got to do it for you, Robert. I would never, ever pay to drop a super chat and predict Florida to win, Robert. I'm man, my dad used to take the belt to me all the time when I was little. But if he had ever just looked at me and said, son, I'm disappointed in you, that would have probably worked and just beaten my tail in like he did. But I'm disappointed in you, Robert. Let me catch this from Bob, then we'll come back to you. Backflip spaghetti for 20. That's an Orange Boy. We'll play the dang clip. If I can't find it. There it is. Rocky Top! Backflip Spaghetti says, I ain't scared. Let's get it done tonight and start that playoff run. Vols 42, Gators 21, GBO. I think I had it as a 3-score game too. Hey, the link is out for Talkin Vols Gold and Higher. Like, you have a voice here. You want to come on? You want to voice your opinion? You are welcome. It is on the community tab. If you're a member of the channel, you can come on. If not, I will sit here with Bleed Orange, with Michael, and with Bob, and we will take you guys all the way up to kickoff. I know that Coach Jay is probably going to jump on here, but if not, he'll be here for the post-game show. Dauber will be here. Dustin will be here. So make sure you guys tune back in after the win tonight. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, what I was going to say is I was going to make one slight correction to Robert Tuck. He said, we just have to turn things around this week. No, it's we will turn things around this week. You're going to watch Tennessee Vols smoke. We're going to put that alligator tail on the spit and we're going to smoke it nice and slow and just eat them up. We're having gator tail tonight.
I wonder if Ron the Don, I wonder if he's having gator tail or if gator tail is having him. I don't know if he's going to make it back. I'm worried about Ron. He ups the ante every week. Every week he does something crazy. By the way, I love you guys. Robert Tuck for 2 says, Boogie, I'm so bummed after Arkansas in a funk. If you're in a funk a week later, Robert, that tells me that we're back. Tennessee's back. If you're in a funk a week later, it's been a minute. I love you guys. I love when things become memes, when things become bits, like Bob being in prison, like Ron the Don's little skits that he's doing. There's so many things about this channel I love. And you guys know that I hate Georgia. You guys all know the infamous clip. So it was, what was it? What stream was it? Oh, it was Friday morning with me and Coach Jay. Somebody said they were driving through Athens listening to the show. And so I told them, I said, turn your radio up, roll your windows down, and let's let everybody hear the clip. And somebody, it was, what's his name? It's actually a little spooky in the chat. I can't remember his Twitter handle. He goes and edits this piece of gold. I love this. I love this community. This is undefeated. Let's watch this. This is what Little Spooky did. Well, Cam, if you're in Athens and you're listening to the show, I'm gonna need you to roll your window down real quick. Roll that window. I'm assuming he's got a man. It's how old we are. He's manually cranking that window down. All right, now you've had time to roll that window down. Now I need you to crank the volume as loud as possible. As loud as it will possibly go. I mean, I want you to blow the doors off of somebody. As loud as it'll go. No, there are no good Georgia fans. Eric, terrible, ugly, disgusting. I think they're all terrible, ugly, disgusting. I don't believe there are good people that pull for Georgia. No, there are no good Georgia fans. There are none. I think they're all terrible, ugly, disgusting human beings. Terrible, ugly, disgusting. It makes me laugh, man. And shout out Coach
That's
Jay.
great.
Don't ever come on the show and just stare at the screen like a bump on a log and not participate. If I'm going into psycho mode, turning it into a bit, like Coach Jay turning the radio dial up, like epic moment. All right, let's turn this into chaos. Sora the Demon is here. Louisiana Ball is here. Sora the Demon, how you feeling on this Saturday night when we're about to go cook the Gators? You confident? Wait, who's got an echo? Hold on. Go ahead, Sora.
I was honestly just thinking more about like how this matches up, and more that I've listened to like you all, of course, the media and everything else. I truly think, looking back at some of the games and stuff like that Florida's played, the run game is going to be big for us. If we can get it going, I think we run off with it. And like Bob was saying, if we end up to where the national media doesn't even give us 3 seconds to even talk, that kind of gives me confidence. They view it as we don't need to talk about it. It's a done deal. So it kind of gave me a little bit of confidence to hear them not even be concerned with that kind of game.
Dude, look, you got that YouTube TV going back there, don't you? You got the 4 split. Actually, don't do that. We may get kicked off YouTube. James says Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, why did you change your name? I always call you by your real name because that's what I do.
Yeah, I'll turn it off. It's actually not from Kingdom Hearts. Truthfully, I got introduced to Kingdom Hearts through the name. When I was really little, I always wanted to fly like Superman, basically. And as kids do, they go looking through like cool songs and stuff like that. Or cool, like, words and stuff like that. And I'd come up with some edgy, name a long time ago, and it was on everything else that I'd ever made. Then YouTube switched it over to actual names, and I just switched it back. But a friend of mine a long time ago introduced me to Kingdom Hearts because they liked the same thing. They thought it was Sora from Kingdom Hearts. But truthfully, Sora, the word, is actually referring to sky. It means, it refers to the Japanese god of like the sky and beauty or something like that. But I was like, oh, that's cool. A reference to being able to fly.
See, what just happened is half the chat just left.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
totally.
I'm like, you mentioned Superman, and I'm like, you want to talk comics? And half the chat's like, I'm out of here. We're gone.
When I first saw his name, I thought it had something to do with D&D. So that's where my mind went.
I do enjoy D&D, but no, it was something completely different.
Oh man, you should have been around this channel back in the Comic Cast days. You would have been one of our 23 live viewers that we got on here. Let me hit these real quick. Rick Lee becomes a member of the channel. Shout out, Rick. We appreciate you. And Dan Yoder gifted 5 Talkin VAWLS memberships. Who got those? Let's see. Who got those? Pan-seared Ribeye got a free membership. Soren Spade got one. Nugs got one. Nugs has been around here forever and canceled his membership, but Dan Yoder gifted him one. Kyle got one, and Dylan got gifted a Talkin VAWLS membership. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for the memberships. We're giving away a free shirt to a member every month. We're going to do that next Wednesday. So tune in for that. We'll pick a winner of the free giveaway. Hank, how you feeling, brother? Balls by 50, or are you with Robert and you're full of depression?
No, I think we should cover the spread. If we don't cover the spread, I'm not going to be too happy.
I agree.
See, oh my God!
Sounds like he's got money on it. Sounds like he's got money on it.
I lost all my money on the last one.
No.
You bet on Tennessee to cover last week?
Yep.
I'll say this. I said it even before like the game. I don't know if I probably got a lot of hate for it in the chat, but like even before the Arkansas game, something just didn't feel right about it. They had played too many people too closely.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think I don't remember what coach said this. I think if Tennessee plays Arkansas 10 times, they win 9 of those 10. I really think Tennessee is the better football team. Arkansas showed up with the perfect game plan. They changed things. Tennessee didn't adapt to that, and then their quarterback went out and played the game of his life. Like that's what happened. And if it what do you all think about this? Because I keep kind of throwing it out there and bringing it up. Is there parity in college football now, Hank? Is there parity? Like, are the teams closer than they've ever been before? Like look at Alabama, and we can say, man, that was a fluke losing to Vanderbilt, and it was. But then they bounced back against South Carolina, and they should have lost that game. If South Carolina doesn't fumble the football, they're winning that game. Kentucky and Georgia, like we're seeing it all over the SEC. Is there parity in college football now, Hank?
I think 3 years of NIL is really I think the SEC for sure, at least I know of, is pretty a lot more balanced than it has been for sure.
What do you think, Michael?
Not only that.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead.
I think
let Bleed Orange jump in, then you follow it up, Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say not only that, but I mean Georgia basically showed everyone else what to do against Alabama, you know, and so I'm sure that they fed on that, and then obviously, yeah, there's parity, but I think that they basically just showed everybody what to do against Alabama to beat them, and if there would have been more time in that game, Georgia would have beat Alabama. I mean, green jacket, gold jacket, whatever, but I'm just saying. Go ahead, Michael. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Georgia also would have beat Alabama if they didn't start that game so horribly. They didn't get down 28-0. But yeah, no, I think there is parity. Like when was the last time Kentucky won at Ole Miss and Vanderbilt beat Alabama in the same season? Of course, Ole Miss hasn't always been good, but I think Kentucky nearly beat Georgia.
I mean, I said it a couple of weeks ago. On any given Saturday, any SEC team can beat any other SEC teams, and that came true last weekend when Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
That came to fruition.
Welcome to 2007.
I did not see Arkansas beating us. Right?
I didn't either. No.
And what was it? 1970 something. The last time. No, not 84. The last time Vanderbilt beat. Vanderbilt beat Alabama was like 70s or 80s.
84.
84.
84. Yeah. I knew it was back there sometime.
Before I was born.
I can't say that.
Wait. Hold on. Bob, I guarantee you right now, Bob was the only one alive at that time. 100%. There's nobody on this panel right now that was alive back then.
Bob's 21 going on 60.
Yeah.
No
way. Please don't. In the 70s?
I was almost. I'm 38. I was born in 86.
Wait, what year
you
was
weren't
it?
born in 84?
84.
Oh, 84. Okay, I was 3. I thought you said 70s. I thought you were talking about the 70s. Hold on, we got breaking news. He survived. He is here. Ron the Don. How was your trip? Look, you got the same shirt on. You ain't been to bed, and you're back home.
This is the Hendo Cinco shirt.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I got my Hendo Cinco jersey on.
Ron the Don. So Ron the Don's the man. He's such the man that he tore them Gators up and didn't even get his shirt dirty.
No, it's a different shirt. Man, it's different. The other shirt is Esmanico's shirt with the 8s all over it. Man, this is
what happened, Ron the Don? What happened?
Well, I went down there to the swamp. I thought I was gonna do a live broadcast, but those Gator fans, they're nasty, they're dirty, they're disgusting. They're long-tailed frogs. They make me sick, but they go good in the grease. Yes, they do. Fry them up. Beat them up. But it's time, y'all. It's time. I was trying to contact my buddy, for those of y'all who are from Clarksville, the one and only Travis Stevens. Y'all call, what's his name? Casey Clausen, the Gator Killer. Travis Stevens is the Gator Killer. In 2001, he ran 212. Yeah, he ran for 200 plus yards on him. He crushed him. He killed him. And it was a great game because like 3 weeks before that game, me and my brother was working out with him at the track over there by Austin P. So yeah, that's the real Gator Killer. And we need that today. We need it today. I want to hurt those Gators so bad.
Me too.
Samson's going to get at least 250.
They're awful against.
I hope you're right.
Man. They're awful against the run. As much as I want Nico to ball out, I really think it's going to be a Dylan Sampson game. How you feeling, Nate? You guys like how I'm like, we're doing it like we did last Sunday, one person at a time, and I'm like, panel full of people. Let's just roll with it. How you feeling, Nate? Are you confident, or are you scared? Are you scared?
I'm confident because it's Florida. I hate Florida. So That's my thing. I'm always in the mindset of beating Florida. I am. You see the little hesitation there. You hear it. I'm not saying that we're going to go in and lose, but I want us to do better than just win. A lot of people are happy with just a win. I want us to go in. I want us to dominate. I want us to be the team that we're supposed to be. So that's what I'm looking for. I know we're going to win, but I want to see how we're going to win. I want to see the no penalties. I want to see the offensive line do what they're supposed to do. So it sounds like I'm being a little negative, but I'm not. I'm just being critical.
I wonder what I think if Tennessee wins by 2 touchdowns, this fan base is going to limp into Alabama. They're going to be like, we covered the spread, but we're not good. I think it's going to take a 3-score game. And I think we're going to have to see something different, right? Not living on the defense, not running it up the middle. I think, and this is me too. For me, I get on here and I carry on and have fun. Guess what? This camera's going to go off, and I'm gonna be like, oh God, here, please. Like, look, like I'm putting on a show and having a good time, but when push comes to shove, I'm a little anxious and nervous about this game. But
me too.
I think if we see something different tonight, if we see a little Nico, we see Nico pull 2, 3, 4. Like, he doesn't have to run 15 times. I dang sure would like to run him at least 8. At least 8. You know? So just give me something different tonight. Give me something that gives me confidence going into the Bama game.
Give me Sampson for 3. Give me Bishop for 1, maybe 2, and give me Nico for 2, and I'll be happy.
Look at the Iowa game. Somebody brought up the Iowa game and was like, where's that Nico? That one with his, like, everybody's questioning his arm. It's like what, like, does all he do is run? And he, 100% in the red zone. And now it's like, man, can I see his legs again, please? Please. How you feeling, Tom? Are you, I know you're full of negativity.
I got this just in time for the game.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Yeah. That guy's got more Talkin VAWLS merch than I have.
Yep. But my
I
internet.
want to see us just literally give Sunbelt Billy the USC Lane Kiffin treatment.
Fire him on the tarmac.
Run them off the room. Run them out the building.
No field goal lead, no 2 touchdown lead. I want a call from the governor. Hold on. Stop. It's okay, boys. Settle it down. You've done enough. That's what I want. I want them to walk out of here bleeding, bloody, and call for their mama. That's right. That's what I want.
I want to see some things we haven't seen yet, honestly. And I've already said Nico run, but we need to demolish this team. We need to put no doubt and just demolish them by 50.
Yes.
I'd like to see us force a turnover. We haven't really done that very much this year, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah, that too. We need some turnovers.
Florida's pretty bad in turnover margin.
But so is Arkansas.
It's mainly, but it's different. It's mainly because they've only forced 4 turnovers, whereas Arkansas turned the football over like crazy, and then they just didn't do it. They just didn't do it against Tennessee.
Yeah.
I know one thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You look on the charts, we are the only team defensively that is ahead of us is Ohio State. We are number 2 in defense right now. I think they got 1,090. We got we're right behind. With a good game today, we'll be back at number 1 as far as defenses are concerned. Gentlemen.
Who's Ohio State played?
Nobody.
And that's
always have a hard schedule.
That's the frustrating part about it, right? Like the SEC is only getting better, and we're sitting here watching all these teams lose, and it's like Texas, they just got here, and they're the only team that doesn't have a loss. But it's like Ohio State doesn't play anybody.
Texas ain't gonna have a loss today. It's 27-3.
A&M don't have a loss either. We're not
Ohio State's gonna lose tonight.
No, I'm not talking SEC. I'm talking just overall loss. Texas is the only.
Yeah. No, I'm saying right, but I'm saying Ohio State's going to lose to Oregon tonight.
You think so? I hope so. I hope they do.
so.
I don't really hate Oregon.
No.
And it's kind of funny because
No.
Chip Kelly, now the offensive coordinator at Ohio State, that's when I was kind of like, man, I like Oregon. I thought the offense was fun, the up-tempo, fast-paced, scored a lot of points. I like Chip Kelly. And when Oregon came out here, me and Snake, that's when we had season tickets.
That's what I want to be from us.
Their fans were awesome, man. Their fans, super, super kind. Like, I don't have anything against Oregon.
I live in Oregon.
I wouldn't want to live there, Michael, but I don't have anything against the football team. Let me catch up with the chat. Backflip spaghetti for 5 fellas. What does it say that Squirrel and Brew are playing? I think it's important. I think it's big. And it also pisses me off because I hate when people go to Twitter and act like they have inside information. I said this, I think, Friday morning. They tweet out and say, confirmed, Squirrel out for the year. Well, you have no sources. You have no credibility. Get off Twitter. Like, get off of Twitter. Like, that's why I come on here and say I'm not an expert or insider. I will speculate. But when you go on there and say, confirmation, Squirrel's out for the year, well, you're an idiot. So unfollow. Coach Rice is here, but not really. Why don't you get in here and do a little work, Coach Rice? For 2, he says, "Sup, fam? Hate I missed." But anyways, Vols 41-23. Let's see here. Robert Clark's been a member for 28 months. We appreciate you, brother. Sean Cross for 5. Me and Miss Booby. About to eat wings, potato skins, and fried pickles, homemade. See y'all after the game. Appreciate you, Sean, and I will see you on Tuesday night. Tim, the Tennessee Tornado for 5 says, "I'm calling.
Like it.
Last week is over. Vols by at least 3 TDs. Take the over. Vols 48-14. I love it. Caveman Boy for 2. I'm so scared. Dude, come on, bro. I'm in. Believe. Jesse Gates for 2. As Roy D. Mercer said, beat him like a grass fire. SP Weasel 5 Talkin Vols memberships. We appreciate you, SP Weasel. Those gifted memberships, man. Appreciate that. And if you're a member of the channel, thank you for your support. By the way, Nate, did you see what Nico wore for the ball walk? Were you in the chat when I showed that?
No, I wasn't earlier.
Dang it. Let me go back. I'm going to find it. Hold on. Let's pump the brakes. We're not professionals around here. I can take my time and scroll down here and find it. This is what Nico was rocking at the ball walk. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to say he called me and asked, about some stuff, so I let him in on a little secret here and there.
You know what would be? You need a Talkin Vols cowboy hat. You need a Talkin Vols. Like, we could get a patch. We need, although, God, just create more work for myself. We need a Talkin Vols patch so you could patch it onto a cowboy hat.
Yes.
Awesome.
Or anything else.
We've been live for 47 minutes, going on 48 minutes. I guess, is the USC game over? Is Talkin Trojans? Is it wrapped up?
I know it was close. I didn't see.
Texas just scored another touchdown, so that game's over pretty much.
Let's
34-3 now.
Do I need to play the entire intro? I don't think I need to fire Coach Shea up. I think he's ready to go.
I'm fired up. I wove in and out of traffic on the way home. I watched the Bivol Better Be a fight on the drive home, watching people punch people in the face. I'm hyped up. I'm amped up.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the Vols to go take it to them. Let's go, baby. Vols by 50 today.
Here, take this to another level, because I saw you. The only reason this popped up on my feed is because you commented on it, but I was showing it to Nate because of the cowboy hat. But there's more to this than a cowboy hat. Everybody's talking about what he's wearing. They're making fun of him because that's what East Tennessee rednecks do. Explain this. There's more to it than that, Coach Jay.
Yeah, so it's not a sarong. I can't think of the Polynesian word for it, but it's basically their war kilt. Like, think of it as the Scottish war kilt. It's their war kilt with their war bones. So it's supposed to be the bones of people they've killed in battle on the necklace. So this is not a dress, guys. This is island war attire. Let's recognize what it is and understand that Nico showed up with war on his mind today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Billy Napier's bones going to be on that after we get done?
That's right, baby. That's
Gator
right.
hanging right there at the bottom.
They're going to tell him to find another way home. He ain't riding back with the team.
I thought today Kalen DeBoer may get fired. Coach Shady, you see what happens when you leave? You leave, and I go right back to just complete chaos for the Tailgate show. Yeah, why not?
I love it.
The Alabama chat, I've looked it up after the game was over. Man, they're going nuts, talking about this is the worst team they've seen. All those Bama fans are just frustrated right now, and it's awesome to see.
It's funny because they won, right? I'm not a South Carolina fan by any means, but I wanted them to win. If South Carolina had finished them off, their fan base, it ain't going to take much for them to implode and be calling for Kalen DeBoer's head. You don't ever want to follow the GOAT, right? You want to be the guy that follows the guy that followed the GOAT. So he's going to have his hands full, man. Their fan base is going to be, man, we got to be the ones. We got to be the ones. We got to go beat the Gators tonight and then go beat Alabama next week, man. That's
We're
it.
giving them the second loss. That's happening.
Yeah, it's going down.
Do you guys have more confidence
to the
because we're back home?
I have more confidence with Alabama. I do.
But what about Florida? Because we're back home. Like, look, go back to 22. We beat Florida. Like, Josh Heupel has only lost to Alabama and Florida on the road. And I get it. But, well, he's been here 3 years, and he played, two road games and one home game. But he's only lost to them on the road. Nate, do you have more confidence coming back to Neyland?
I do have more confidence coming back to Neyland. The only thing that's going to give me definitive confidence, if I can say it that way, is we have to see more movement on offense. We have to see better disguised plays. We have to see better progression. We have to see better opening up plays. I know y'all are probably getting tired of it. Who was it that used to say more timing routes, all that stuff last year? I can't remember.
Timothy McGee.
Y'all are going to get mad at me because I'm yelling for quick slants this year. We have to have some opening up, jam-packed, quick plays. And that's what we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see more tight end plays. We're going to have to see more movement to the outside. And I'm not saying deep balls. Every ball doesn't have to be in the end zone. But let's get some movement. Let's get 2 or 3 yards if we have to.
I mean, if you bring a wide receiver coming back in and cutting across the middle.
Yes.
Something in the middle.
Let me catch up with these real quick. Dim Barnyard Bills, member for 17 months. Let's go, boys. Vol City 113. Vol fan 25. Now on the panel, but he was in the chat. Says Vols 50, Florida 14. I love it. Vol fan also been a member. Vol fan 25. I mean, look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. Rob rocking the brand. About to give birth to his little tiny Talkin VAWLS baby. Been a member for 9 months. It's almost birthing season. 9 months.
I think it's
waiting on that little tiny.
I think it's been longer than 9 months, but yeah.
A lot of you guys bounce and then come back, and then it resets you. And I'm like, yeah, you got to stick around. Robert for 2. I'm 47. I've only seen us beat Florida 5 times. Robert is nickel and diming me to death. He's like, here's $2 to diss on this football team. Here's $2 to tell you we suck. Here's $2 to tell you we're going to lose. Here's $2 to tell Robert. I'm refunding it all. I don't want you to super chat me to tell me how bad we are. I can't take it. Ball fan 25. Appreciate you picking up the hoodie. I like the OG logo. So many people get the State Pride logo.
Yeah, I've had this hoodie since last year, I think.
I love it. How are you? Are you confident?
Last year, yeah.
You confident tonight?
Yes, sir. Always confident that he's going to win. Yes, the loss last week against Arkansas was bull crap, but I'm not gonna fucking set. Pardon my French.
Oh my gosh, you took Coach Russ to another level. Roll the dial. What's happening?
I've not even done that. I'm a
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Gator hate will do that to you.
Go ahead, ball 25.
Hold on. My bad. That was a slip. But no, I'm not gonna let that game.
Freaking.
Oh my God, what's the word?
Freaking.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Freaking.
It's not that. It's I'm not gonna let the Arkansas game contradict this season. I'm not gonna let it contradict that. We still have a chance of going all the way. We have a chance of going all the way.
They could.
We can still do 11-1.
I believe
we
that
can
in my
still do
heart.
11-1. 11-1.
Exactly.
Yep. I will say this. The bye week was rough. It was tough. You come out.
Yeah, it was.
That was terrible. But the week between then and now, I got to give props to Boogie, Coach Jay, and Coach Rice. It was a battle. It was a daily conflict with people, personalities, and opinions. I'm telling you, this is the place to be. I seen it. I was screaming at my computer like, tell them, Boogie, please, let them know, because if we can't be here, where can we be? This is it. This was coming at Boogie, it was coming at Coach Jay, and everything. I'm like, golly, what is wrong with these people? We have the number 2 defense in the country. Yeah, we lost one game. Oh, well, there's another one coming today. We can eat people, eat ball fans. This is a fan. I would jump ship like rats, dude, before even God sprung a leak. We're here. This is the best place to be. Enjoy this stuff, man. Be glad you was here in the beginning of the season, because now you got a ride to talk about. You just hop on at the bus stop. Yo, let's go, Big Orange.
Preach. Go ahead, Bob.
Doesn't Georgia play Texas this year?
Yes, next week.
Okay. Now, imagine this. I wanted us to put Alabama out next week if they lost to South Carolina. But imagine if Texas does beat Georgia, and then we play Georgia and we give them their 3rd loss. Bye, Georgia. See ya. Then we go to the SEC championship game. Then we take down Texas.
Come on, Bob.
Then all these people on the media, like ESPN and all that, don't need to say our name. They don't even need to say it. Just say the new reigning national champions. That's all I say. And one other thing, was it Rip? Was it Rip that said something about why he didn't get on here? Is that because the squid here, the higher form of marine life, is on the show?
Well, no. He said because he would drop an F-bomb like ball fan did.
Oh, okay.
He said, I can't come on because I'll drop an F-bomb.
That was an accident.
Penn State tied that game up with SC.
Yes, sir.
Did they seriously?
2:53 left.
Wow, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
So now
it just goes to show you, though, SC's offensive line was really, really bad the previous 2 weeks. They got their crap together, and now look at what they've done against a good defense. I'm preaching to the choir here with you, Tom. I know, but if your O line is going to protect and going to get a push, your offense is going to do good things. It almost don't matter who back there if your O line is going to handle business.
Yeah, you can fix your mistakes for sure. My internet wasn't working a few minutes ago, and hell, just reset it. Just reset. I mean, really, do the simple stuff very well, and everything else will come.
Is it my imagination, or is Mississippi State only down by 10 in the 3rd quarter against Georgia?
They are.
Yeah,
it's been a tight game all game.
Alabama,
Mississippi State,
Georgia's exposed. Yeah. Well, hell, Alabama lost to Vanderbilt last weekend, y'all. I mean,
are they exposed, or do you think, like we talked about this before, a lot of you guys came in. We were talking about this earlier. Is it parity? Are these teams more evenly matched than they've ever been?
Yes. Yes.
I really believe that.
Yeah, I do. I think they are a little more evenly matched. I think we said that after last week. And thank God. I mean, who wants to sit there and watch a top-loaded team year in and year out play against one other top-loaded team from another conference, and it's only 2 teams you're seeing every other year? That sucks. That's not the college football I grew up and fell in love with. This right here, for all the NIL and all the other stuff, and I get it, it's not perfect yet, but this parity, this is the college football I fell in love with.
100%
right in front of us.
Like I will openly admit, I was like leading the charge. I'm like, guys, get behind me, let's go. I was against expanding the playoff because I thought the regular season would be devalued. I'm having way more fun in this regular season than I probably have in a long time. Like watching these close games week in and week out. That's what college football is all about. Let me hit this super chat from Bleed Orange real quick. He said, surely had to dip off Boogie. Somehow Dauber infiltrated my internet. GBO Vols by 50. We appreciate, dude, Bleed Orange ran the show for like 20 minutes with me. Nobody wanted to come on. Nobody wanted to talk. Me and Bleed Orange had a good time. We're going to wrap up the tailgate show. It is football time in Tennessee. It's a big one. Come right back here immediately following the game. Me, Coach Shay,
GBO, let's
Dustin
go.
Sellers, and also Dauber will be in the house for the post-game show. So tune in for that. But that is going to do it. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Vols by 50, GBO.
That we call